A very good evening to you. How are you doing? How has your weekend been and how's your Monday going? Karibu sana. This is the Business Plus and today we're going to be having an amazing episode kama kawaida. My name is Kahogo and today we are here with the CEO of Denice Entertainment, Mr. Anthony Mwangi. Yes, Anthony.
Wow, sure, yeah.
Sindio. I mean, most of the people who meet Denice because of the name of the company, yeah, Denice Entertainment. So, atakuwa natuambia why Denice Entertainment. Okay. So, this is an entertainment company and it does so many things. It does events, weddings, church events, school events. So, we'll be getting to know more about that. So, kama unapenda mambo ya events, this is the place for you. You can always get your notebook and you see, I already have my notebook with me. So make sure you get your notes. This is where you'll get tips. But also, if you're looking forward to open such a business, this is where you get your ideas from. So tune in. Make sure usibarikiwe peke yako. Don't get these ideas peke yako. Go call in your friends. Send in the links to your people. We're live on Facebook and we are live on YouTube on MBCI TV and MBCI TV Official. So Denice stroke Mwas.
Stroke Mwas, sure.
Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
We're very glad to be here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. So can you introduce yourself?
Okay.
Then start.
Hi guys. My name is Anthony Mwangi Chege, well known as Mwas. But initially I have acquired a new name called Denice or Deno.
Okay.
Maybe basically in comparison with my company name.
Okay.
That is Denice Entertainment Services. Yes.
So Denice Entertainment Services. Why did you decide to call the company Denice? Yet your name is not Denice.
You know, one thing I had my motive was, you know, to break the silence.
Okay.
To break
the silence.
To break the silence. Initially, entertainment, you know, triggering silence in all around.
Okay.
So with that, it took me some time, you know, looking for the, you know, unique name that I can use. So Kujinice. You know, like as young people, turned to Kujinice. So initially, I looked at maybe how, in comparison with entertainment, how can I create a unique name? And with me, I came up with a name, Denice. Denice.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
that's very creative.
Sure,
very creative, actually.
Yeah.
Now,
okay.
How did Denice Entertainment Company start?
Wow. The journey is so much exciting because now basically this is a journey that I have walked maybe for around 8 years.
Yeah.
But initially, by starting off, I did it like 4 years, 4 years ago.
Okay.
So initially, I was so much passionate about entertainment.
Okay.
So this is something that used to run in our family. So all of us in our family, maybe from us through our cousins. And in that particular time, we had one cousin who was in abroad.
Okay.
So the moment he came back, he had that vision of entertainment.
Okay.
So it's like he sold to us the vision.
The vision.
And in that particular time, we were somehow passionate about the entertainment industry because we loved music by our own self. So all along in that particular journey, we were not so much focused on entertainment because you know we are in college. You are so much focused on your professional line,
career.
Like my own self, I'm an IT admin.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So many people normally ask me, how did you divert, you know, from IT professional to entertainment? And I was employed in a very, you know, senior position and as an IT admin, but with concentration with my business, I had to resign.
Okay.
So basically, that is a journey that I walked, maybe from childhood, having passionate about entertainment, and what triggered for me to venture to entertainment is when I joined college. Okay. That is Kabete Polytechnic right now, So initially at that time, I was able to be elected, you know, as an entertainment representative for the whole institution when I was so young, you know, when I was maybe in my second year, and I was elected, unopposed.
Yeah.
So with that, it came, building my passion about entertainment.
Yeah.
And with that, I started the small business of entertainment. I remember I started with 2 speakers.
That sounds like a motivational speaker right there.
Sure.
No,
ideally,
I would want to hear the journey.
Okay.
Because I know most of the people, shida yukwa, I don't have the capital.
Sure.
How am I supposed to go about it? And entertainment is such a big field.
Yes.
So even before we get to what do you need
Sure.
for you to have an entertainment company?
Okay.
How did you start from the 2 speakers? How did you even manage an entertainment company with just 2 speakers?
You see what was happening, Ideally, at that particular time, I slowly started to venture on weddings, house parties, and birthday parties. And remember, at that particular time, I never had any single item with me for entertainment. So what I was doing, I get a job opportunity, maybe for a wedding.
Okay.
I go source the items from somebody I know who has good quality items. So the moment I'm going to deliver my services, it's like Denice entertainment. But behind me, I don't own the equipment.
Okay.
So that is the journey on how I started. And I really felt, why do I start doing small savings for me to start purchasing the equipment.
Your own equipment.
My own equipment.
Okay.
And to be honest, entertainment equipment are so much expensive. So ideally, if you want to give the best quality. So with me, I was doing some small savings from the salary that I'm earning in the IT world. So I do small savings. So ideally, I could maybe plan this month I must purchase 1 speaker.
Okay.
And here I am today. Wow.
So you were working, but at the same time you were saving for what you knew was your passion.
Definitely, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's take an example of a wedding.
Okay.
Tell us what the setup should be like for someone who's looking forward to having such an entertainment company.
Wow.
So what should the setup be like? What should I have?
Good. That is a good question. But people whom I'm mentoring, who I have become their mentors in this industry, they normally ask me those kind of questions.
Yeah.
The same questions a client will ask me who is planning for a certain wedding. You see, ideally, in a wedding, entertainment must be achieved, not even 100%, 200%. Ideally, entertainment must be the top notch in that particular wedding.
Yeah.
So with me, after attending a variety of weddings, I looked how unique can I come on board for me to give the best services. And I realized if you go to a wedding, you won't maybe experience good, audible and clear sound. Because ideally people thought, this is just a wedding for only a few hours. So for me, I thought if I get this chance, I'll go give my best and give the best sound system that the client could never imagine.
Yeah.
Could never imagine. So ideally, if we had like 200 parts of the guest, you will find like with me, I have like almost 10 speakers.
Oh wow.
I have like 8 speakers. I have like 4 subs. I have professional DJs. I'm even doing the lightings during that particular wedding.
Okay.
So when the client comes, absolutely, he or she gets amazed. Is this what we paid for? Definitely.
Okay.
We're happy for that. So for me, I use it as a unique way for me to capture my clients, ensuring that I give the best sound system, and that is what I'm also known till today.
Okay. And now you've said that you ensure you give the best services such that I even want to do a wedding again.
Sure. Okay.
But how do you balance making sure that I get fully satisfied as a client, but also you don't get to make a loss in your business?
Wow. Again, you see, ideally, for me, I normally like to give my best, then later do my calculations.
Okay.
And all along through this wedding, I balance what I have charged the client, and at the end, what I'm gaining as a company.
Okay.
So, and maybe I share with you with other entertainment companies. You know, they normally balance like, okay, I have been paid like 50 Gs for this wedding. So for me, I'll only go with four speakers.
Yeah.
They are worth the 50 Gs.
Yeah.
But ideally, my assumption is different. I'm paid this 50,000, this 100,000 to go deliver these services at this particular wedding.
Yeah.
So I do my calculations. If I go with like rain-array system, you know, system that people can not imagine, you will find them in a wedding, I'm good to go. And let me tell you and give you something that I have experienced. I do that service on that particular day. I must get new clients. You know, doing a system that people could, how can I imagine that, hey, boss, jamaa ametufungia rain-array system kwa harusi, kuna hii sub zote. And I'm comfortable. So
it's more of
at the same time, I'm marketing myself. I'm delivering quality services to exceed clients' expectations. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's a really, really good marketing strategy.
Definitely.
Yeah. Because I remember there's one time we were talking about services and they said that kuna time yenye utajikuta unafanya services for free because services aren't like goods that you can show, I'm selling this phone, so you'd want to purchase it or not. For a service, you'd have to sometimes do it for free.
Definitely.
Maybe
and
as
by the way, I did it, but I'll explain it maybe when I discuss the part of challenges that I went through.
Okay. For now, let's go for a very short break so that you can get the business 101, and then we'll be coming right back. Iseme mbali.
My name is Anthony Mwangi, well known as Mwas, or maybe Denice. Here are some tips for the startup companies in the entertainment industry. So one, ideally you need to have the best equipment for you to be able to deliver both audio and visuals. Secondly, deliver beyond client expectations. And third, have good personnel for you to be able to deliver the services. My name is Anthony Mwangi, CEO Denice Entertainment, and you are watching Business Plan.
We are back. We're here with Anthony, and he is the CEO of Denice Entertainment. We are getting to learn a lot about entertainment, but what I've loved the most about this is that he gives quality services, such that, and sometimes even exceeding the expectations, because it's also a way of marketing. See, it is also on make loss. Mostly, it's a way of marketing. I really love that idea. Really love that idea. Now, you have talked about you have people you're mentoring, and all that. What is something that you feel in this industry people are doing wrong? Something that you've seen you've been teased doing, or people who are already in this industry?
Maybe maybe in few description of about it. You know, when it comes to entertainment industry, it triggers 3 elements. So that is visual, then we have the audio, and now we have the lighting. So ideally is one, what are the major equipments that you have invested upon? So the equipments that you have, are they up to task to give the best services? So remember, like in the equipment that we have the originality, and then we have the counterfeit. So it's in the industry now, you'll find like a number of people, they don't want to spend more on acquiring the best equipment for them to give the best services. They will ideally go for the counterfeit to fit to the market, but initially, if you compare the quality that you get for the services, it's much way lower.
Okay. So it's better to go for the very original, and then have some very good services.
Definitely,
you'll get a return.
You invest more on the best equipment.
For
through the speakers, the amplifiers, the microphones, etc.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, there's a term I've had in this industry called the dry run.
Okay.
When you're having an event,
Sure.
most of the time I've seen people go the like this industry.
Okay.
You'll go the previous day.
Sure.
And then set up everything, do a dry run and blah, blah, blah to see if it's working. So is that something that you do? And is it even important?
Yes. Maybe basically to explain, maybe based on that. Ideally, when I started the company, as I explained earlier, I basically was venturing to weddings, house parties, birthday parties. But within the shortest time, I was able to experience a tremendous growth in my company. And now this triggered me to do big events, doing like state events for the government. And by the way, I really appreciate that this year was pre-qualified in one of the government agencies to be offering services. And and last month, I was able to do a very big event in Karatina, hosting 20,000 capacity. And doing the stage management for Dr. Ipiana from Tanzania, the gospel artist. So ideally, like the way you have asked me for the dry run, like the state event, you don't set on that particular day. You must set like 2 days or 1 day previous.
Sometimes 2 days.
Yeah, sometimes 2 days. So for the protocol to come, supervise, the job that you have done, checklist, ensure that the items you asked on the tender you have delivered, and everything is totally and 100% working. So dry run, that's a must. And again, the dry run is normally triggered with the nature of the event that you're doing, and again, the expected capacity of maybe of the turnout of the people that you're expecting. Like ideally, like if you're setting like for 2,000, 3,000 packs, that is not a setup that you can do it on the material day. You must do it like a day before or even 2 days before. Assume the event is in Eldoret. So that calls for us maybe to travel maybe even like 2 to 3 days before, have like 2 days to set. It is like for Dr. Ipiana, the event for 20,000 packs, we did it for almost 4 days.
Oh, wow.
Yes, setting and ensuring that everything is
working well.
So, yeah, for the backline, the sound, the screens, the stage, etc. Yes.
Okay. And how do you stay innovative in this era where things are changing daily?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Being passionate about what I do, I normally do a research. Or maybe on, you see, like the change in technology. So what do we have like right now in the market? Like ideally, we have been using what we call the analog mixer. Right now we have what we call the digital mixer. That is a transition that people are shifting maybe from the the early days to where the technology is. So for me, it's being innovative, looking at what we have right now in the market. What are the best speakers now do we have in the market? What is the different types of lights that we have in the market? Yes. Yeah.
And now there's this challenge where you have a very good business, but people don't know about it. And you've been talking about marketing so many times on this show. So how are you able to market yourself such that the people now know what you do and they trust you enough to do what you do? Apart from what you've told us, when you get an event, you market yourself very well. Akoma coffee, that's a good strategy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So ideally, with me, from where I started, and I ensured that I have maintained my clientele. No matter how small the event was, no matter how the big event was. And ideally, through my client, they are the people who have created for me a wider network. So like right now, I don't do job seeking for entertainment. For me, I walk through the journey of referrals. I just receive calls. Hey, hi, Denice Entertainment. You are the one who did this particular event for this company? Yes. We really appreciated your services and we have the same exact type of an event. So ideally for me, I have been able to create a very wider network and, maintaining my clientele and ensuring that I keep in touch with the wider network that I have. Yes.
Wow. That's a really good way. Really good way. Yeah.
Thank you.
And you're doing very well.
Thank you.
Shani, rush it up. You're doing very Now,
okay.
you've said that you worked for 6 years
Yes.
before you now jumped to self-employment.
Before I resigned.
Yes, you resigned and you decided unataka sasa focus fully on your business.
Okay.
I believe that's usually a big challenge where you are moving from being salaried every month, something is coming, to now risking to getting you're not very sure how the business will be. So how was the transition for you?
Wow, for me, I can say that for me it was, I can say somehow it was a painful story that for me to explain, but for me, I really felt it was the right time for me to move out.
Okay.
Because initially, the position I was as an IT admin, all along as I worked, we reached at a point that now we had conflict of interest.
Okay.
Because now assume like it's on a weekday, I have my own personal event, but on that particular day, I'm supposed to be working in an office.
Yeah.
So in one way, we started having what we call conflict of
interest.
Conflict
because
of
now
interest.
your business was growing.
Yeah, my business has grown.
Okay.
My business has grown. And again now, for me to, and maybe to explain to viewers, at that particular time, I realized entertainment industry is one of the best paying industry ever that you can imagine.
Until now?
Until now. Okay. The moment that I realized, like a single day, I can be able to earn my salary. That I'm waiting for 30 days. So I used to do maybe comparison. How can I lose this job when I'm earning twice my salary that I'm waiting for
the 30 days?
For the 30 days. Okay. And hii job imetokea katika
in between the week.
In between the week. So it gave me a lot of pressure.
So you had to choose.
Yeah, they had to make a decision.
Okay.
Do I resign? Do I maintain? Or maybe do I continue fighting this battle of conflict of interest? Of interest, yeah.
Now,
yes.
You said in this business, this is one of the best businesses where you can get good money. But I'd love to know, do you have the low seasons in the entertainment industry where you say during this season, kuna kazi ni kubaya, and do you have seasons where this is the high season for the entertainment industry?
Okay. You see again, through the network that I created, for me, now I can be able to tell I normally don't experience low seasons when it comes to entertainment. Like ideally, like this year on January, I was able to do a number of weddings. A month that you cannot expect weddings. That is on January. So, and with the network again that I have created, you normally find like I have number of jobs that somehow will even overwhelm me based on my capacity. And again, I will subdivide my job to other companies that I have mentored. People who even call me, hey, bro, see, hii weekend uligawia kazi. So for me, ideally, with the journey that I have worked and the network that I have, I cannot say that ideally
kuna low season.
Kuna low season because I will absolutely find myself booked like each and every weekend, like across the whole year.
Yes. But now, generally for this industry, are there low seasons? Probably for someone who started.
We normally have low seasons. That is the beginning of the year. Maybe from January till May, May, June. But now the peak of the season is from now August. So August, September, October,
and definitely
December. Yeah, where we have maybe the end year parties for companies. Sure.
Now, what are some of the challenges that you faced? Because looking at you now, you're doing well in the business. You've been able to hack the business. And it's really good to learn from the success, but you'd love to learn from the challenges as well. So what are some of the challenges that you faced?
Maybe ideally, as I was starting, maybe to explain, getting the capital, or maybe to purchase the best quality, the best quality equipment that you can have. And again, the convincing to clientele that you can be able to handle big events. That's a challenge to so many startup companies. The convincing power. But me, I'm capable. Like companies, they don't expect you to go mess
their event, yeah.
And that's why they'll go for big companies who have maybe been able to make it in the industry. So the convincing power, that is one thing. And again, all around the personnel, from the people who are working for me to the DJs. And today I'm proud that I have like 8 DJs who normally work for me. And ideally, when I was resigning, maybe to explain, not at any particular time that I thought I'll become a boss and employ people again. For them to work for me. Yes. So those are maybe few challenges. Maybe the capital, the convincing power, and again also maintaining the clientele, because all around there are startup companies who will come, give different offers for the same services, maybe at a lower
price.
At a lower price for them to get to secure the job. Those are the different few challenges that we have been having. And maybe the time of COVID. That was
how did you cope as a
the time of COVID? That was ili tuangaisha kabisa. But what I thank God for at that particular time, I was employed. I was in employment at that particular time. I had not resigned. Yes.
Now, I'd use this as a parting shot. How have you been able to stay relevant in this business?
Wow, to stay relevant in this business? Oh, the best question again is one. I realized that learn to associate yourself with the right people at the right time.
Right people at the right time.
Yes. Learn to associate yourself with the right people at the right time. Again, look at the network that you have of friends. Are these people, are they also creating job opportunities for you based on the job that you're doing? And again, maybe offering the best services in the industry, ensuring that the moment I get a certain job, no matter how minor it is, no matter how big it is, I'm able to go give my best, deliver my best, and even deliver beyond client expectations. We say your network is your net worth. Right? So thank you so much for having us on this episode. Well, thank you so much.
We really learned a lot. And now you know that you are ready to get into the entertainment industry now. We've had Anthony Mwangi, the CEO of Denice Entertainment. Now tumesema Denice imekuja from Denice. His name is actually Anthony Mwangi. So I know that you have now learned. This has been the Business Plus. Please go back, take some tips if you want to get into this business. He said that the entertainment industry is one of the industries that's doing so well. So if you're getting into this industry, usikwe na woga. Just get in there and I know that you will do well. My name is Kahugu. I'll be meeting you next week, same time, on another episode. But tomorrow on Tuesday at 2:30, we'll be having a repeat of the same. So don't miss out. Have an amazing rest of the week. Bye-bye.